the biggest issue is poverty, the lack of solid education that's being delivered to our children, or shall I say, let me rephrase that. I shouldn't say the lack of solid education, but I think they're being able to receive the education that they need. And jobs, the job outlook for the average person that lives in the city of Rochester, for our residents. So there are jobs here, but most of those jobs are taken up by people who live outside the city. So we just need to look at ways that we can leverage our assets and our resources so we can achieve these goals for our city. Well, and it's funny you mentioned the employment fairs and the programs. We're already doing all of those things. So I think that we need to look at the results of those fairs, like look at tangible results, look at the data, use data as our way to guide us in the right direction. So I think that one of the things that I could do is maybe coming in as a city council person newly appointed and look at what my colleagues are already doing. And I have ideas on ways that we can expand on making sure that when we do partner with these companies for employment fairs, are they hiring them? Hold them to task. Say, hey, how many city residents have you hired? Just not like a dictator or anything, but in a way where we're trying to let them know this is our goal. And then get feedback from them. Why is it that they were not able to hire the candidates that we had available for them? One way to help poverty is make sure that our children get a solid education. It starts right there, right before they leave high school. When they graduate, where are they going? Are they going to college, or are they going to McDonald's or Walmart? Those are good jobs, but they're not careers. So we got to look at some real talk issues. So one of the things as a city school district employee, I challenge us to look at is, let us look at making sure that when the students leave school, they're able to be employed, period. With my credentials, I can help us do that. I'm a plan B, C, D, E type of female. And yeah, although college is something we want you to obtain, we also need to let you have that plan B. That plan B, there are so many plan B opportunities that people just blow off. And then even if you choose not to stay there, you could still go on to something else later once you get yourself stabilized financially. I think that one of my jobs is communicating the assets and the resources that we have to our community so they know that's there. So the biggest part is a lot of people don't know what's out here. We think we're doing a great job because Facebook is, doing it for us and all the social medias. But I think that there's a hole because, Facebook is only going to communicate to those individuals what they're getting from their circle. And I'm hoping that the voters will see that I know what's going on. I'm not new. I'm ready to tackle these issues the right way. Not just say, just crime. Oh yeah, poverty. I'm not going to do that. I can go right to the roots and pick it apart. I may not have all the answers right now, and I just hope people understand that. But we need to come up with an answer together. Mm-hmm. And it's scary for most of us, not because we don't want the change. It's because we want to protect those who are vulnerable, who cannot adjust to this change, who we really want to stay in our community. So the 19th Ward is definitely a valuable neighborhood to live in. We see the changes in where the market values of the homes are rising very fast, as well as the rent. I don't want to minimize the opportunity for small business or property owners to be able to make, their progress, but we have to make sure that we do our best to protect those who are vulnerable and, give people incentives so they can continue to buy the homes so we can have that diversity still. You're getting the heart of a paramedic, and I bring that service, that level of service for 25 years that I've served the city as a paramedic. And if you look, paramedics don't make a whole lot of money. I chose that as my career. We have work to do because poverty and education is really lacking right now.